It's been stated that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Now, this is a quote I'm sure many of us are already familiar with, but the unfortunate part is I think we all fall into the trap more than we like to believe. It's very easy to fall into the cycle of neglect, procrastination, ingratitude, forgetfulness. This is a common struggle for a lot of people. The unfortunate truth is I spend so many of my days wanting things to be different, wanting my body to be different, my image, my voice, my scenery, my relationships, my jobs. So many things I wish would change. But then sometimes I catch myself and I think, well, Jordan, how are things going to be different if I wake up every day and do the same exact things? See, a lot of people in this world, myself included, tend to live the majority of our lives in a state of want. But something I've learned that differentiates successful people from the others is they don't live in a state of want. They live in a state of action. Because the truth is, desire alone changes nothing. Only action can make a difference. Coming into 2026, I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting. Truthfully, probably too much. But I've just been really thinking about why I've not been living up to the potential I believe I can live in the past couple years. And it's reminded me of a quote, a simple one, but a powerful one, and one that I've not been living up to recently, but have been implementing now that's really changing my mindset. And it's that nothing changes if nothing changes.
What happens when I decide for myself that I'm gonna do something different? Because yeah, nothing changes if nothing changes, man.
Our bodies, our mindsets, our surroundings, our goals, the things we typically want to see change are never going to just appear. Nobody's going to just come knocking on your door.
Can I help you?
With all of your hopes and dreams and hand them to you and say,
Here you go, buddy. Thank you.
I'm sure we all wish life could work out that way, but unfortunately, it just doesn't. So until we realize that nothing changes, if nothing changes, then nothing's gonna change. It's honestly pretty much as simple as that. Now, when I think about making changes, I get really overwhelmed because I think where I am, where I wanna be, and the massive distance that's usually between the two, and I get super anxious about it. But the truth is, these changes don't have to be massive at all. In fact, it's known through research that making smaller, gradual changes over the course of time versus just waking up and making these drastic 0 to 100 changes are way more beneficial.
When you make a decision to change, it is like tipping a domino in an entirely new direction.
Now, sure, you will have setbacks, but I'm gonna share something with you that came from my old therapist that really helped me a lot. He would always call me a big picture thinker, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to have big goals and big dreams in your life, but he would tell me that I was trying to accomplish too much too quickly, and that's why I would have setbacks. So one day I was in his office and he picked up a dry erase board. I have a notebook right here, and he drew something that I'm gonna draw for you right now. All right, so one day he said to me, look, Jordan, this is you, and this is all your goals. Now pretend this is a river. You are trying to get across the river by jumping across 3 stones. So you jump here, and then there's a lot of space between these ones. So then you jump over, and sometimes you miss it, and then you fall in and you got to swim back to the other side and you got to do it again. So rather than trying to make such huge leaps to get to the other side, try to make small leaps. Place as many stones as you can to be able to get to the other side, so it's just a simple step rather than gigantic leaps. Make the steps so small that it's hard to fail, and eventually you get to the other side and accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. Just like eating one cookie is not going to make you fat, but if you sit and eat dozens and dozens of cookies day after day, you will get fat. The cool thing is the same works in reverse. If you just continue to keep showing up for yourself every single day and make one small move in the right direction every day, then you are going to eventually get to where you want to be. Make one small decision on something you want to be different. One new habit, one new behavior change, one new action that you are going to do every single day. It's about changing the pattern of your life that you don't like. Just switch it, move it, maneuver it. Make small incremental adjustments. If you want to be somebody that wakes up earlier, don't go from a person that wakes up at 10 o'clock to trying to wake up at 6 a.m. Never gonna stick. Try to set your alarm for 9:45 for a week, and then 9:30 for a week, and then 9:15. Make the smallest adjustments that you can. They are way more likely to stick around versus just going 0 to 100. It's January, it's a new year. This is why people fail their New Year's resolutions. They go into the new year and they say, I'm gonna make all these changes. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do that. It's actually January 19th today. And they say that the majority of people fail their New Year's resolutions by January 19th. 3 weeks into the new year, the majority of people already quit. And I think it's because people go into it making these gigantic assessments of what they're gonna change, and it just doesn't stick. Every success story that you've ever heard is because somebody took action. They saw where they wanted their life to be, they made a flip, they made a change, and they took action. Stagnation leads to no change. Action does. So let's keep showing up and making those small actions that hopefully turn into the bigger change that we want to see. And with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, come back, do all the things. I appreciate you. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Little bonus clip, fun fact of the day. During all of my research of making this video, it's always been linked that Albert Einstein is the one that claimed the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. But apparently he didn't say it at all, ever. It was just attached to him and stuck, and now everybody thinks he said it, but he didn't. Don't know where it came from though. Interesting. All right, bye now.